subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button for the latest notifications. A very good morning to all my dear students of 11th standard, and also welcome to those students who are watching my video right now. My name is Rajneesh and I welcome to you all for the online classes on Master Ji Rajneesh Tyagi. Students, this is the next paragraph of the chapter The Portrait of the Lady, and we are going to start. Here we go. When I decided to go abroad for further studies, the grandson of that lady took the decision that he will go for the further studies abroad, and he was going for the further studies, and he was looking for the further studies for the higher educations in abroad. So when he decided, I was sure my grandmother would be upset. He knew that the grandmother of that boy will be definitely upset to hear these things, that the grandson is going to plan for the further studies in the abroad, and he will be settled there for some years. So definitely the lady or the grandmother of that boy will be upset. He knew that very well. I would be away for 5 years, and he would be there for the 5 years. So it was a long period, I think, and definitely the grandmother of that boy would be upset to hear these things, that the grandson was planning to go for abroad, to go for the higher education in abroad, and he knew that the grandmother of that son will be definitely upset or डिप्रेस. वो जानता था कि अगर दादी को पता चलेगा कि मैं हाई एजुकेशन के लिए बाहर जा रहा हूँ, तो मेरी दादी बहुत नाराज़ होंगी, बहुत ही खफा हो जाएंगी. वो इस बात को अच्छे से जानता था. एंड एट हर Yes, and at her age, one could never tell, but my grandmother could. She was not even sentimental. She came to leave me at the railway station but did not talk or show any emotion. She came to railway station along with me to leave me there, and you will be surprised to hear these things. She did not reveal her emotions to me, and she was silent. She was still silent there, and she said nothing to me. Her lips moved in prayer, and her lips was constantly still. The lips of that lady was constantly going for the prayer. जब भी दादी मुझे छोड़ने के लिए आए तो उन्होंने अपनी भावनाएं मुझे कोई व्यक्त नहीं की, और अभी भी उनके होठ देखे जा सकते थे कि वो प्रार्थना कर रही थी. Her mind was lost in prayer. She was deeply involved in the prayer. Her fingers were busy telling beads of her rosary. Beads means माला के जो दाने होते हैं, मन के जिनको कहा जाता है, एंड रोजरी मीन्स माला को जपना. सो शी वॉज ऑलवेज बिजी फॉर द बेड्स ऑफ हर रोजरी. वो हमेशा माला ही जपती रहती थी. दैट वॉज द हैबिट ऑफ माई ग्रैंड मदर, एंड शी वॉज fully involved in the prayer of Almighty. Silently she kissed my forehead. उन्होंने मेरे माथे को चूमा, मुझे प्यार किया. And when I left, cherished the most important as perhaps the lady sign of physical, the last sign of physical contact between us. And when she kissed my forehead, it was the last time of the physical contact between me and Dadi or the grandma. And the moist means numb हो जाना आँखों का. At that moment the moist was there in the eyes of that boy and that grand lady. Okay, so it was the time when that lady went to leave that boy at the railway station. She did not reveal her emotions to him, and she was still right now silent. She was still not saying anything to him, and she was still right now fully involved in the prayers, and the beads of her rosary was still going on. But that was not so. After 5 years, I came back home and was met by her at the station. When after 5 years I came back to my home and met with my grandma, she did not look a day older. She was not looking a day older. She was still looking like she was looking 5 years back. अभी भी 5 साल के बाद मेरी दादी माँ एक दिन भी मुझे बूढ़ी नहीं लगी. ठीक वैसी ही लग रही थी जैसे मैं 5 साल पहले उनको छोड़ के गया था. She still had no time for words, and still there was no sign of the emotions to me, and she did not reveal any emotions to me. And she was still like that when I was left her. अभी भी जैसे मैं उनको छोड़ के गया था, अभी भी वो बिल्कुल वैसी ही थी. And while she clasped me in her arms, I could hear her reciting her prayers. And when she clasped me in her arms, I could have easily listened the prayers, reciting prayers in by her. अभी भी जब उन्होंने मुझे अपने पास बुलाया, प्यार किया, तो अ, मैं उनके मुंह से सुनने वाली उस प्रेयर को सुन सकता था, कहने वाली प्रेयर को सुन सकता था. इवन ऑन द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ माई अराइवल, even the first day of my arrival to the home, her happiest moments were with her sparrows. आज भी मैं जब पहले पहले दिन घर वापस आया हूँ इतने 5 साल के बाद, तो आज भी उनके लिए खुशी का जो सबसे बड़ा मीडियम है वो स्पैरोज़ हैं, मैं नहीं हूँ. whom she fed longer and with frivolous rebukes. Frivolous means बेहुदा, बेकार. रिब्यूक्स का मतलब होता है डांटना फटकारना. और अभी भी उनकी जो खुशी है वो स्पैरोज़ के साथ है. उन्हीं को वो बेहुदेपन से डांट करके फटकार करके उनके साथ खुश हैं. एंड शी वॉज फेरिंग टू देम. अभी भी उनको खाना खिला रही थी. इन द इवनिंग अ चेंज केम ओवर हर. शी डिड नॉट प्रे, एंड एट द इवनिंग शी डिड नॉट गो फॉर द प्रे. शी कलेक्टेड द वुमेन ऑफ द नेबरहुड. आज ही कुछ नया था दादी के साथ. आज उन्होंने इवनिंग में प्रेयर नहीं की, बल्कि आसपास की कुछ महिलाओं को, औरतों को इकट्ठा किया, पड़ोस की महिलाओं को इकट्ठा किया. एंड गॉट एन ओल्ड ड्रम एंड स्टार्टेड टू सिंग. एंड एक पुराना कोई ड्रम लेकर के आए, उसको बजाना शुरू किया, और सभी ने एक साथ गाना गाना शुरू कर दिया, प्रेयर करना शुरू कर दिया. दैट वाज द चेंज ऑफ दैट डे. सो यू कैन easily understand that lady was fully involved in the prayers. And when that boy came back to his home after 5 years, there was no change in the behavior of that lady. She was still looking like that when that grandson left her 5 years back. And right now, at the very first day of his arrival in the home, it was not the medium of the happiest thing for her. It was not the medium of happiness for her. To feeding sparrows, that was only the medium to her, for her happiness. And she was fully involved in the prayer of the God or the Almighty. This is the explanation of the day paragraph. This is the explanation of these paragraphs today. And answer the questions in the answer the question in the comment box. Till then, take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.